Sally here. Good day to you all and happy Sunday. I have a little story to tell you. This morning started off and I felt really blur and took the dog for a walk. I went into town and then met Simon down in town, and a couple of people have remarked about the coat that I made for wearing just my light coat that I put on, which is for dog walking, and it's got two great big pockets in it. Anyway, if you look to videos before, you'll see what the coat looked like. It's just plain grey with a bit of trim, and I've had lots of compliments about it, including this morning. We then went off to a little village just outside of where we live, and we were just sitting down having a coffee out there, and this couple were sitting there, and the lady came up to me late afterwards and said, "Where did you get your coat from? I absolutely adore it." And I said, "Oh, I made it. I'm sorry, I can't." She said, "Oh, I was so hoping you'd just give me a website." And I said, "No, I made it. I can't give you a website." And I looked at the lady. She was bigger than me, and taller. I said, "Look, would you like to try it on?" I said, "And if you really, really, really like it that much, I'll just sell it to you if you would like to do it that way." I said, "I've only worn it twice." She said, "I can't just buy a coat off your back." I said, "Why not?" I said, "I was carrying a bag around one day and I was up in London." I said, "And the lady on the bag who was selling bags liked my design so much that she bought my bag, and I bought a bag. Well, we basically swapped, and I bought a leather bag from her because I can't work with leather, obviously. You have to have a special machine really to do that sort of thing." So this lady this morning said, "Are you serious? You've sold things like that before?" I said, "Yeah, I have." And she said, "Where do you live?" I said, "Just in the town, that's about 6 miles away." And she said, "Oh God, that's easy. I'm a headmistress. I fill in as a head." So she took my name down and everything, and she tried it on. Now she, like me, has always struggled with her weight too. So she said, "Look, I've got another bit of weight to lose. This is going to fit perfectly." And I don't mind that it's slightly open at the front. I really like it. I said, "Look, the fabric cost me £36, including the trim, roughly. And actually, I've still got a little bit of fabric left." I said, "I could either go and make you one," I said, "or I'll just sell you this one and I'll make myself one." I said, "If you really like it that much." And she was just looking at me. She said, "Are you for it?" I said, "Really?" She said, "I haven't got any money on me." I said, "Well," she said, "I could do a bank transfer." So we literally stood in the village with her doing a bank transfer to me. And I took all the poo bags out of my pocket. I have to say they weren't used. That would have been funny. And every other rubbish thing that I've got in there. And she tried it on, loved it so much. I said, "I've already pre-shrunk the materials, so there won't be a problem. You could just wash it easily." And she just did a bank transfer in the middle of the street. I mean, honestly, her husband was looking at her. I believe it was her husband. And rolling his eyes, talking to Simon, my husband, who was having a pint, and he just, they both looked as if they are bloody mental, the pair of you. But actually, that is not the first time this has happened. She's also got my number, and she knows that I've got craft stuff here to sell if, she wants to come and have a look. And I explained to her that I don't like making for commissions, for people, because when you're creative, you just sort of do it. So I said, "I do the stuff, and if somebody wants something, I'll sell it to them." And I had to explain. She said, "This is the maddest thing I've ever done. Absolutely the maddest." I said, "No, certainly not the maddest thing I've ever done. Oh God, I've done some mad things." And yeah, so I sold my coat this morning, and I felt really sort of, it's a bit like someone brushing your ego, I suppose. I felt so flattered. And I didn't care that I haven't got the coat. It just didn't bother me one bit. Because I know I can make another one, and I know where to get fabric if I really want to make another one. It's just amazing, isn't it? So, I had to tell you this story Just come back. The dog's knackered, otherwise I'd I'd pick him up, put my teeth in, and show you Rolo. But he's been having a wonderful time. In fact, we saw an Irish wolf hound. I think that's what he was called. I've never seen a dog so large. Apparently they were on the television yesterday. And the guards have them, the Queen's Guards apparently have them. They are huge. They're like a mini horse. Honestly, it must have come up to, well, I'm about 5'3" and a bit, but it must have come up to here on me when it stood up. Oh my God. And its jaws were so big. And Rolo actually wanted to go over and say hello. And I thought, swallow him for breakfast. But he did go over, and I thought, you've got some courage. He didn't actually touch him because the dog was disinterested, really. I mean, the dog was 12 years old. But yeah, so we've had a really nice morning. I've made myself, well, I haven't made myself 40 quid. I probably made about £5. That's about it. But it doesn't matter. She's a headmistress. She travels around schools. She will put the word out there for me, and I may even get round to selling that dress, the white dress that I've got, which would make a beautiful it's a Holy Communion dress, or it could be for a bridesmaid aged 7 to 8. So any local people that know me, I've got one of those for sale too. It's just a one-off. So she'll spread the word for me, and we've had a really productive morning. So I'm really, really happy, and I'm feeling really almost excited inside. It's excited me, the whole thing. It doesn't take much for me, honestly. So I'm down a coat, got 40 quid. Oh, and I also found yesterday a signet ring. Again, it was second hand, but it fits me perfectly. It's got an onyx in it, which initially I wasn't really going to have that, and it has got scratching on it. But you know what? I paid so little for it, and it's in 9 carat gold, and it's got quite a nice weight to it. But I paid so little for it that actually it wouldn't matter if I went off and bought another ring. But I think this might just meet my needs, or certainly get out of my system the fact that I really want a pinky ring, and I want a signet ring. May just get it out of my system. The other thing is, I can always take it down and say, could they put a new piece of onyx in? Because that's got a little scratch on. But hey-ho, let me just put my rings round right. Because, you know, I'm a bit of a show-off. No, I'm not. I just like things, you know, to be even. Because I'm very OCD. So there you go. Very productive weekend. Feeling very accomplished. Please share, please subscribe, and I hope you're all having a good weekend. Bye. Love you all.